Good afternoon, Facebook. This is Malik Ahmad from MalikTheInternetMarketingTrucker.com. I did a post about this a little bit earlier in the week, but I figured I'd do a live on it, talk about it a little bit, and see what you guys think. Sometimes it ain't about being the most talented. Sometimes it's not about being the smartest. Sometimes it's not about even working the hardest. And that's one of my mantras I do every day in the morning. No one can outwork me. No one can outwork me. That's one of the things I say to myself. That's what keeps me so active and doing so many things. But sometimes it's not about that. Sometimes it's about consistency. That's a quote from Eric Thomas, E.T., the hip hop preacher. I listen to him quite often. It's one of my motivational people I listen to in the morning. But anyway, sometimes we fill up our schedules, we're working hard, but we're not consistent. And what I mean by that is every day we need to have some kind of DMO, some kind of things that we do every day and we're consistent at. And even if you don't do it every day, I'll give you an example. Let's say sometimes I post to certain places only on certain days. But I have to be consistent on those days. So if I only post on Wednesdays to certain platforms, then every Wednesday, like clockwork, no matter what, you need to post there. If you have a DMO that you do every day, that needs to be done every day. And I talk about this all the time. Even the small, tiny things that you do, because, a lot of us are busy. You have full-time jobs, and you can't get a lot done because you're so busy. Even the small things you have to be consistent with. So whether that is, shooting one video or doing one live or doing one post and doing a little bit of Facebook engagement, if that's all you can squeeze in, you have to be consistent with it. It's a cumulative effect, guys. It's the more people see you, the more you post, the more you react with people, the more people will come back and follow you, the more people will react with your posts, therefore bringing your engagement up. So although you may not be posting as much as someone obviously who has all day to post and can be on Facebook all day, your engagement and everything will still increase due to the fact that you're consistent. And I read a post yesterday and a young lady was commenting on someone else's post, and she was like, somebody had actually went to her page and bought something from her based on the fact they said that she the reason why they did is because she posts consistently. And not trash posts, consistent, she adds value, and they like that fact, and so they followed back to her page, went to her money site and bought something from her. So I think basically what I'm saying is it's all cumulative. Keep your feet moving. Do something for your business every day. Hey, Melissa, how you doing? Do something for your business every day. And you have to be consistent. Like I said, I'm not the smartest when it comes to it. Some guys are very creative, and they come up with all kinds of different ideas and concepts, softwares, all those things. I'm not the creative kind. You know what I mean? I got a little bit in me, but not much. But there's, you don't always have to be the smartest to survive in this game. You don't have to work the hardest, You have to be consistent, though. Every day you need to tune in. And then when I say consistent, I don't mean a week. I don't mean 2 weeks. I mean for months. Let me say it like this. The fewer time, the less time that you have to dedicate to being online or to your business, whether it's a brick and mortar or online, the more consistent you have to be with the time that you do have, if that makes sense. You have to be consistent as possible in order to get the snowball rolling, as they say. You get the small snowball as it rolls downhill, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. That's the objective of being online. Not having time and not being consistent really limits your reach and how far you're going to be able to go, because not being consistent, it's like you're getting all this momentum going like a plane about to take off. You got all that momentum, and then they throw on the brakes of the plane, and all of a sudden the plane slows down. The plane's not going to be able to take off. It's going to have to turn back around in a circle, get approval, get back on the runway, and get approval to take off again. They're going to have to do the whole process over again. That's what happens when you're not consistent. So whatever it is, you need to get a pen and a paper, whether it's Google Calendars, which I use. Get yourself on a schedule, a routine, and you say Monday through Friday. If it's daily activities, you put it on there, daily activities from 5 to 7. This is what I do, Facebook engagement. If it's something that you only post to, because it takes, some people don't do live, some people just create, you know, beautiful, excellent videos, and it takes them 3 or 4 days or maybe a week to do. So you make sure you plot that out every day. This is, I'm doing something for the video. Sunday, I create the whole video and upload it to YouTube with the tags in the description. Have everything planned out and be consistent as possible. Don't keep trying to take on more and more softwares, more and more platforms, because what you're doing is you're thinning yourself out, and you're going to wind up missing things that you need to be consistent on. So choose your platforms. Don't spread yourself too thin, and be consistent. You will see results if you're consistent. Like I said, it's not going to be 2 or 3 weeks. This is you know, especially if you have a little bit of time, it's got to be a monthly thing. You got to plan this thing out. And you got to be in it for the long haul. This is not a money overnight. This is not push button. This is you in the trenches getting work done. I know, especially in our industry, you see a lot of push button solutions. But guys, let me tell you, once you forget about the push button solutions, which I did, it took me a while to. I was a shiny object syndrome. I was the clinical definition of that. Once you get rid of the mindset that you're going to do this overnight, that is push button, this software right here is going to take me over the top, and you decide to work and work consistently, you're going to be able, if you're still working, you're going to be able to quit your job. You're going to see those income goals getting smashed. But like I said, it's forgetting about push button. It's going to be simple. Tell yourself, at least give yourself 3, 6, 9 months of consistent effort, and then pick your head up and see where you're at. I guarantee you'll be surprised at, well, obviously I can't make guarantees, but you'll be very surprised at where you're going to be at in those 3, 6, 9 months. Get in the game, be consistent, keep your head up, focus, guys, and always, as I say, take action. Title of this video is Sometimes It Ain't About Being the most talented. It's not about being the smartest. It's not even about working the hardest. Sometimes it's simply about being consistent, guys. Consistency. All right, this is Malik Ahmad from MalikTheInternetMarketingTrucker.com. Take action, guys. Be consistent every day. Take steps towards building your business and living your dreams. Thank you, guys. Peace out.